Hi everybody, welcome to today's lesson. So we're going to be looking at BODMAS or BIDMAS, whichever one you've been taught is perfectly fine. They mean the same thing and they basically help us to identify the correct order in which we solve various calculations. Now, just for sake of clarity, we're going to go through each one, what they mean, and then we'll apply some practice to them. So B, we've got brackets. For I, we have indices. And if you learned it as BODMAS, then it would be power instead of indices, and the O just comes from the word power. Okay. D is for division. Just going to write the division symbol. M is multiplication. A is addition, and S is subtraction. All right. So if we look at a question, we can see how we can apply this. Okay. So if we take, for example, I'll just write BIDMAS again there, so we don't forget what we're working with. If we take, for example, 3 plus 4 squared minus 10 divided by 2, first we're going to see, okay, do we have any brackets? No, fine. We move on to the next one, I. Are there any indices? Yes, there is here. So we're going to calculate 4 squared, which is 16. And I'm going to check what sign is in front. It's a plus, so we're going to bring down the plus. Okay. Then we're going to move on. So we've got division. Do we have any division? Yes, we have over here 10 divided by 2. So we're going to do this calculation, which is going to give us 5. Again, looking at what the what we have in front of is positive or negative. So it's a negative, so we're going to pop that back there. And then we're just going to bring down the 3. Okay, so now we have a simplified version of our calculation. And then we're going to go through and do the same thing. So all we have left is addition and subtraction, which are our last two in BIDMAS. Addition comes first, so we'll do that first. So we'll do 3 plus 16, which is 19. Bring down the minus 5. And then we'll just do minus 5, which is 14. Okay. Now, if we look at a little bit more of a complex example, this time involving brackets, we're going to have 40, not a plus, sorry, a minus 2 plus 4 squared, all multiplied by 2, okay? So this time we have our brackets. I'm just going to remove this underline. So this time we do have some brackets, but we have two pairs or two sets, of brackets. So we've got our square brackets here, and we've got our round brackets or parentheses here. Okay, so which one do we attack first? Well, if you have two sets of brackets, always go for the innermost bracket first. Okay, so if we have a look at this and just take this out, and so we've got 2 plus 4 squared. If we look at the BIDMAS rules again, we've got indices, so that goes first. So this is going to be 16. And that's going to give us 18 in total, right? So if we come back to our original equation, we can put square brackets 40 minus 18, all multiplied by 2. Then, again, we still have brackets. So we look at the brackets first. So we do 40 minus 18, which will give us 22. And we multiply that by 2. And so we get the answer of 44. Okay. So I'm going to pop a question on that I want you to try by yourself. So please pause the video and give it a try for yourself before coming back to see the working out. Okay. So we're going to have a square bracket, and we're going to have 3 times 6 minus 4 squared. So, 6 minus 4, all squared. And all of that, we're going to add 1. So pause here, give it a go, and then come back and see if you were correct. Okay, so I hope you gave that a real try. So we're going to work this out together. So similarly to the question that we saw before, we're going to work with our innermost bracket first. So this time we're going to keep the bracket because that square is on the outside and it applies to everything within the bracket. Okay, if you're not sure about this, you may need to go over some algebra rules. I'll try and put the link in to where I go over this for this video, in another video, to help you with that revision. Okay, so this is going to give us 6 minus 4. We'll work on the inside of the brackets first, which is 2, and that's all squared, which is going to give us 4. Okay, so going back to our original calculation, we've got 3 times 4 plus 1. So 3 times 4 we know is 12 plus 1 gives us our answer of 13. So I hope you were able to get that right. And if you weren't, and maybe this squared on the outside of the bracket made you slip, that's perfectly fine. Make sure you continue answering some questions in your workbooks or your textbooks from school, and get lots of practice in, as these are really easy marks to get in any paper. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you found this helpful, please remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.